So today we're going to talk about how to style your mustache, and it's kind of with a tighter curl on the mustache. It's the handlebar mustache style that we're going for. So we're just going to quickly go through this tutorial. It won't be too long whatsoever, and after it you should be able to get a basic handlebar mustache, either tightly curled or you can loosen it up just by putting a comb through it. We'll talk about that very soon. Let's just jump straight into it though. So I always start off with some beard oil. Putting some beard oil into the mustache is a must. You need to look after your mustache, and equally we're going to be using a hair dryer, blow dryer on the mustache to help heat it up and cool it into a loose sort of shape, and from there we will then use mustache wax to give it a good hold for the rest of the day. So grab your hairdryer once you've oiled the mustache. The mustache should be slightly damp still. I apply the beard oil whilst it's still a bit damp, and you want to get it on either a warm or hot setting. I know people say don't do that, but it's the easiest way to curl it. And all I do is just rotate between using the hot setting and then the cool button on the hairdryer. I have it on the highest speed possible of airflow just to really help guide that mustache out, and I'm just using one finger and my thumb to curl the mustache at the ends, and you kind of do that from halfway through the mustache, sort of here, and you just curl that up nicely. And at my length I won't get a solid curl that kind of comes back round on itself just by using the hairdryer. I can get closer to that using a bit of mustache wax, but as you see there, the mustache has a loose shape. I'm using some Captain Forceps mustache wax. It's the Booz and Backy. It's not the strongest hold. Their strongest hold is the Expedition one. I've not tried that yet, but this stuff's really easy to use, comes out the tin effortlessly, and it gives probably the best hold of any mustache wax that I've tried so far. So you just want to warm it up between your fingertips. I kind of put a bit on both hands because I tend to use both hands when I'm styling the mustache. And I've actually gone in this video for the tip of the mustache first, and I've put a solid amount of mustache wax in. As you can see, it looks pretty tight already, and from there I can do quite a lot because I can curl it, do what I want, but I'm just dragging out the rest of the mustache hair now, and that's just to get a good coverage behind the mustache and on top of the mustache to make sure every hair has got a bit of wax on it. But as you see, straight away you can get that really nice tight curl on the mustache within just a couple of minutes of putting oil in, drying it, and then just putting a bit of mustache wax in. And now I'm just kind of finessing it, just trying to get that shape just right. To be honest, you don't need to worry too much here because it will bounce back out. So the tighter you can get it now, the better to some extent, because those hairs will bounce out. They will come out of that really tight curl that I've got going on here. They're not going to stay like that. Maybe with the Expedition wax they would. I'm not too sure, I've not tried it. To be honest, you just repeat that on the other side. So you can either start off with the tips of the mustache as I do, or you can start off with the just the centre part of the mustache, just below the nostrils. It really depends on whatever works best for you, do that. For me, this works best, that's why I'm doing it this way. And it gives really good results overall. So, I mean, just play around with it, have a bit of fun with it, and get that curl just right. And as you can see, the results are fairly good, and that will last pretty much all day. A few hairs will pop out of those curls, but yeah, it's good enough. So yeah, hopefully you got some knowledge out of that, some know-how out of that. If you did, make sure to let me know in the comments below. Hit the like button, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.